Welcome to day one of Energy Essentials for Entrepreneurs. I'm energy coach Carol Serby. Today we will be addressing one of the 4 top energy challenges I see entrepreneurs facing today. And today specifically, I'm going to show you 2 different versions of how to maintain the same energy status. So one of the biggest things I see entrepreneurs being challenged with is really just being tired. It's amazing how much energy entrepreneurs put into their business. A lot of people seem to think that owning your own business means that you have time for vacations or you can jet off. Well, I tell you, I know a lot of entrepreneurs that work 14 to 16 hours a day, and they just don't give themselves the proper time to rest that they should. So technique number 1 is called the crossover, and it's designed to instantly boost your physical energy, okay? So if you need to stay awake to finish writing that report, or you need to be more awake, be more aware, or even just to be able to finish your chores, you need to zest up, zim up, zoom up. Those are some crazy words, but to really just get going so that you can get it done, okay? So normally when we are in a rested state, energy from our right side crosses over and integrates with the energy from our left side, and vice versa, from our left side to our right side. And our energy goes like this all day long. But what happens is there sometimes comes a point in a day where you hit a wall, right? And all of a sudden you go, ugh, tired. I need a nap. And although naps are great, sometimes you just don't have time for a nap. So what's happened now is your energy has stopped crossing over and it's gone lateral. So the technique itself is pretty straightforward. All you need to do is take one hand, put it on the opposite shoulder, hook it nice and up on the shoulder, and drag the hand over the body until you reach that hip. And then same with the other hand. Hook it over the shoulder, drag it over the body. I actually want you to physically touch the body and anchor it at the hip. Do that a couple of times and anchor at the hip. Do that another time, and let's try and do it one more time and anchor at the hip. Now hold it tight at the hips, hold your hips, have your palms. I have this part of my palm resting on the hips, and just take a nice deep breath. And one more. And I lied one more time. I always like to do 3 breaths, one for the body, one for the soul, and one for the spirit. So now check in with yourself and see how you're feeling. If you're feeling anything like me, I actually seem to have more physical energy right now. If you do too, then that's great. You did the exercise right. So I'm sure you're wondering, Carol, how does this work? Well, it's actually really simple. You see, our hands right here are electromagnetics. Our body is electromagnetic. So all we're doing is we're showing our energy where we need it to go next. It really is that simple. So it's like a magnet attracting a magnet. And that's how it works. The other one I want to show you is a really good exercise also if you need some get up and go. It's also a good exercise if you know you're walking into a meeting where there might be some headbutting, so to speak. So to just really keep yourself centered, keep yourself energized without being angry or raging, just to be able to keep yourself centered and keep yourself energized. Now, this exercise has everything to do with the meridian system. In our body, we have 14 meridians, and these are based on the energy patterns in Chinese medicine. So what happens again, naturally our meridians flow properly every day. But then there comes that point in a day where your body says it's time to rest. Well, we know in the modern day that it's always not appropriate for us to rest at the time that our body wants us to. So this is a temporary solution to get you again that verve and that energy that you need to complete a task, or this one again, especially to go into a meeting. So just know that if you're finding yourself using these exercises, that it's actually a signal that you do need to physically rest your body. This is not an excuse to go till you drop. Our body is designed to let us know when it's time, when we're approaching physical exhaustion, when it's time to rest. So that's why we have these emotions, and that's why we have these feelings and these sensations. So this is just a stopgap to help you get through until you can get home, get your feet up, or get on your holiday and get some real serious rest. The next exercise has everything to do with what's called the K27. So it's called the K27 because it's the 27th point on the kidney meridian. And so for you, those of you that don't know where your K27 is, if you follow your collarbone down, you have a notch here. But right at the top of the notch, you have these 2 points. So if you put your fingers on those points and drop down directly, now this isn't exact, you might have to feel around a little bit, but you'll notice that there'll be an indentation. Mine happened to be right here. So here's the notch, here's the points, and mine are just down and out slightly. So those are your K27. So you can massage them, okay? I like to put my hand in what I call a flower position, like this. You can massage them, or you can just tap them, okay? And what this does is it helps us flip our energy back on. When our body is saying, hey, stop, it's time to rest, our energy actually gets flipped. And so our body says, stop. And it is literally our bodies and our momentum are now moving against the flow. So what we're doing by tapping the K27s is we're flipping that energy back around, so now that you are going with the flow. So now that we've done the exercises, you have some homework. So your homework is to download the worksheet that I've attached below and answer it. Answer the questions. If you have to watch this video again to be able to answer the questions, then that's great. That will really anchor the information in for you. And it'll just help you to learn it just a little bit better. So at the end of the day, it's all good. Practice these techniques today and pay attention to which ones work better for you. Or even better yet, try both and figure out which one works better in what type of circumstance. Post any comments or questions you might have into the Facebook group. I'll be sure to see them there and answer them for everybody's benefit. I look forward to seeing how you do. We'll see you all tomorrow.